Hey everyone, it's CandyEvie here. You guys seem to have enjoyed the fake Pokemon games videos that I uploaded recently, so I thought that I would do something similar. Today we are going to be taking a look at these fake Pokemon cards. Yeah, there's a story behind this. I didn't actually buy this. I received this as a gift from my sister about 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, you guessed it, I got it from a car boot sale. So yeah, I am going to be analysing the box first, and then we're going to be taking a look at the cards that are inside. So yeah, let's take a look at the box. Okay, let's take a little look at the packaging. It advertises itself as HeartGold and Soulsilver, so I don't know if that would be the HeartGold and Soulsilver base set or whatever, but let's just go with it. The 3 Pokemon that are on the front are Gengar, Shinx, and Aerodactyl. I can tell you right now that Gengar is actually artwork from the Gengar Level X card from Platinum Arceus. As for the Shinx, also Platinum Arceus. As for Aerodactyl, you guessed it, it's from Platinum Arceus. They're trying to advertise a HeartGold and Soulsilver box, but they're using artwork from cards from the wrong set. Nice! Let's have a little look at the top bit. New listing. New cards. Yeah. You'd hope that they would be new, right? If it's official, there's not really any need to advertise that right on the front of the box. I mean, you don't expect to open it and there be old cards in there. It's a bit iffy. And as you can see, what I find kind of funny is that they have Ash, May, and Brock on the cover of the box. That's really, really weird. I don't even know if they've ever featured anime-specific characters in the TCG itself, let alone using them to advertise. It just looks really, really bad. And especially seeing as this is meant to be HeartGold and Soulsilver, and they're putting May on it, and that was obviously 3rd generation. Not really done a good job. As for all of these artworks, Manectric, Toxicroak, Arceus, and Lopunny, yeah, you guessed it, they're all from Platinum Arceus. I know this because the Toxicroak, don't know if you can see it, the Toxicroak is actually one of the few 4th generation cards that I have, so yeah, you can see the resemblance. The holographic, it's just kind of there, sitting there. Let's have a look at the back of the box. Yeah, it's not great, is it? As you can see, there's very, very, very bad punctuation. Not really spaces between commas, and it's spelled Pokemon instead of Pokemon. It's really, really strange. And then, what I find kind of funny, it just says, incredible. Does that mean I can eat the cards? That sounds tasty. And something that I find kind of funny is that they managed to reference 3 sets on the back. Let's have a little look there. HeartGold and Soulsilver, that's what they're supposed to be selling. And Platinum Arceus! Yay! We see Platinum Arceus again. So they're selling HeartGold, Soulsilver, Platinum Arceus, but it doesn't stop there because, hey, Stormfront! Make up your mind! Oh, jeez. Also there you see CE. I'm assuming that this means that these are specific to Europe, because that's what you usually see on European boxes and games and stuff, so don't really know if anyone who's watching this video, if you're all in the US, if you would have really seen these types of fakes before, but that's all I have for the box. The box itself is actually pretty nice. It's nice and shiny. It's kind of thick cardboard. It's not as cheap as I thought it would be, but there are a lot of mistakes on it that make it kind of obvious. So that is all that I have for the box, and I will be getting on to the actual cards. Okay, now I'm going to be analysing the fake cards. They just came loose like this in the box. There may have been like a little plastic band around them, but they weren't in boosters or anything like that. They were just there lying in the box. Yeah, that itself is kind of dodgy. There's just a bunch of cards from the HeartGold and Soulsilver set, so at least they actually did get the set right that they advertised, but it's not all the cards in the set, obviously, but I don't know if it's supposed to imitate a theme deck like that, but it's kind of odd. In order to illustrate the first point, I'm going to get a pile of real cards. If you kind of move them around in your hand, they're really, really smooth, they're easy to separate from each other, just very, very nice. The word I want to use is maybe slippy, because when you move them about, They're just really easy, but with this pile of fake cards, if you try and move it around in your hand, they clump together. They're really not as smooth. They just stick together. It's going to be hard to illustrate my points with this because it's going to be hard enough separating the cards, but yeah. First off here, we have a Donphan Prime. There's a Typhlosion Prime. And Ampharos Prime. So 3 Prime cards off the bat. Interesting. Of course, a real Prime card, there would be holographic stuff here. You can't really see it very well, so I'll illustrate the point better on the next 2 cards, but 3 Prime cards right off the bat, but okay. The next card here, see, they're really hard to manipulate, is a Raichu. As you can see, there are like a bunch of sparkles in the back. That's because it should have been a holo, but they didn't really do a very good job of reproducing it, so you can just see where the sparkles would have been. And here is the, oh my god, I can't move them. Here is the second card that would have been a holo in the box. Ninetales. You can see all the sparkles everywhere, but it's not holographic at all, obviously. Interestingly enough, the only holo in this box was this Azumarill. Really odd. And it's not like the holographic cards that we're used to, it's just one consistent holographic against the entire card. It's kind of like a reverse holo in that respect, but they haven't really reproduced the holo part of the card very well, so yeah, not that great. Something else about the Azumarill, it's got 450 HP and 200 that. That's something that you see quite a bit on fake cards, but yeah, not amazing. Something else is this Sandshrew. As you can see right here, it is horribly miscut. Also, a little look there, flip a cown. It's horribly miscut, and no, that is not my way of trying to say that if you have a miscut card, then it's fake, because Pokemon, they do mess up with miscuts quite a bit, and you will get a few miscut cards, but I would say that if you're buying fakes, they're a lot more likely to be miscut than a real one would, so yeah, this is fake and this is miscut. Just because your card is miscut doesn't mean it's fake, but it's like more likely to if it's like horrible like this, but yeah. And here we have the legend pieces. We have both halves of the Ho-Oh legend piece, and we have both halves of the Lugia legend piece. Just casually in there, yeah, no problem. Of course, these cards would look absolutely stunning in person. They would be really shiny, holographic everywhere, but no, they're just completely plain. Blech, not nice. Not nice at all. They haven't done a very good job. And we are now going to go on to spelling errors. What could be wrong with this card? Oh wait, they're not consistent with the E. Doesn't look good, does it? They're really not good at spacing apart the words. See, flip a coin, LF heads, search your deck for a Pokemon. Not good. And something else that is also on the card, well, the spelling errors here as well, is sleep prevental. Yeah, that bit of text, it almost looks squashed in comparison to this one. It's really not consistent throughout the card. And something else, there also seems to be quite a lot of print errors on the cards. Like if you can see there, it's like a massive pink yellow thing through the text. And then it happens again on this Jinx card. There's just a weird line there. You wouldn't really see this on legitimate cards. And let's compare the back with some. Obviously, yeah. Horribly. Oh wow, this Jinx is even more miscut than the Sandshrew was. Look at it. It's really not nice. Let's compare the backs. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of miscoloration. Wow, I have it upside down. Well done. That's a lot lighter of a blue. Seems a bit more saturated. Something that I tend to look out for is the clarity of the Pokeball. If you have a real Pokemon card and you just look at the Pokeball in comparison, the image will look a lot more grainy, etc. The card doesn't really look as bad as it does in person on the webcam, but it really does not look nice. The Pokemon logo, it's all grainy, it's not nice at all. Okay, and something else about fake cards and real ones. And no, I do not recommend you to do this if I can find a card that I would like to illustrate my point with. Okay, let's use this full heal. You've probably seen this before, but if I can find the card I was going to use, there we go. With a real card. I'm sorry, Spinnerack. It's a common and I have a ton of them, so don't hurt me. When you rip up a real card, I don't really know if you'd be able to see it very well. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. You'll be able to see this lovely black line which separates the two pieces. You see these on real cards, whereas if you rip up a fake card, this full heal right here, and there's no such line. It's just completely white. Comparison, black line, no black line. If you rip up a card and there's no black line, that's a very, very good indicator that your card is fake. Something else about these cards, they're also really, really flimsy, just as you would expect. With a legitimate card, it's nice and thick. But not too thick. This is just flimsy, bend really easily. Not nice. The entire batch is just like this as well. They feel horrible, there's spelling errors all over them. I would not recommend. Something that was odd about this as well was the fact that it was being sold like well into the black and white era. I know it's not out of this world, but you would have thought that they'd be more likely to sell black and white sets, because I only got this like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. I'm leaning towards 2, I'm not sure. I didn't buy this, my sister bought it for me, and they are definitely fake. I know that there are other types of boxes like this. There's a box with a Ponyta on it as well, but I haven't really seen them, so I guess that is all I have for the analysis of these really, 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 really bad fake cards. If you guys have seen these cards before, and you want to tell me or compare boxes or whatever, then be sure to let me know. I would love to see it, and if you like videos like this, then I guess I'll try and do more of them. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!